Here, I love this thing. It is comparable to the Stanley. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a rundown of my favorite and most loved Amazon Prime items just in time for Prime Day. Some things that are the items are way too big for me to show on camera, so I'm just going to show a little clip. But everything on this list is things that I generally enjoy and use on a day-to-day basis. I've grouped everything in 3 different categories. I have home, beauty, and lifestyle. Looking off to the side because I have my list just in case I forget anything. So first and foremost, I must mention my emotional support water bottle. This is the hydrojug. I've never owned a Stanley, but from what I understand, it is comparable to the Stanley, if not even better. This one does not deal with any leakage issues. I understand with the Stanley that, there's no ability to kind of have it move around without it spilling from what I've read in the reviews that I've read. So I really, I enjoy my water bottle. And if you are looking for a water jug in this sense, this is really great for the cup holder because it does fit in your standard cup holder in the car. Cool, okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, one Amazon home favorite that we have in our house is our bar cot on wheels. It's really great for entertaining if you want to have a bar that kind of moves around the house, if it's stored in the area that is not typically used. We currently have ours with our record player stored on top. It's a really cute little piece in our entranceway, and I really like that. Next, this should actually been the first thing on my list, is my Nespresso Virtual coffee machine. I am obsessed. If you know me, you know that me and coffee are like this, but specifically me and my Nespresso. It is honestly by far one of the best, in my opinion, single-use pod coffee machines. In the past, I did have the Keurig. I just don't think the Keurig brews a authentic espresso-based coffee, if that is something that you enjoy. I'm a big fan of lattes and espresso shots and cappuccinos, so I think the Nespresso is honestly just the most perfect and most used household appliance in our entire home. So 10 out of 10, I'd highly recommend, and it is on sale for a really great price right now. Water break. Second we have is my humidifier. So we use our humidifier in my daughter's room. The thing I like about this is it doubles up as a nightlight. When it is plugged in, the body of it changes color, so you can kind of choose the hues and the shades of colors that you want. I think it's really great for baby rooms. It just helps with the humidity and just make sure that we have moisture in the air. Her room tends to run really dry, especially in the winter time. So this is something that we use regularly. We love. It is great. I highly recommend this. Next on our list is our Swiffer dry and wet mop. I despise for the life of me the traditional mops that, you dip in the water, you wring out and you mop. I find that there's a very special, specific scent that an old mop has that is so ingrained in my brain that I can't. So I refuse to own a regular mop. So the Swiffer for me is amazing. Love that you can quickly mop something up in a few seconds and toss out the mop sheet and you're good to go. So very convenient, especially with the baby in the house. There's constant spills and things going on in our house. So it is one of our favorite household items. Last but not least, in the home department is the indoor little thermometer. So this, oh no, I just realized the battery popped up. Anywho, so we keep this thermometer in my daughter's room again, just to get a gauge on the temperature in her room, especially in the winter time where we obviously feel heat and cold a little differently than they do. So I like to just use this as a gauge so we can understand how to lay her at nighttime and just how to better control the temperature. Because if it was up to my husband and I, our house would have AC on year round. That's just the type of people that we are. But we have a baby, so we have to be mindful of that. So I like our indoor thermometer. Next, we're going to do just a couple of beauty things. Number one is the Thayer's toner, one of my go-tos. I'm actually running out. Actually, no, I probably have one more use and have to refill this. This is a really good go-to simple toner that I enjoy, especially really great for sensitive skin. I just use the alcohol-free version, one of my favorites. Next up is the Avene Cleanance face wash. Ooh, sorry, this one is a 400 mils. This stuff will last you so long. Between this and the CeraVe cleansing face wash, although I don't have acne prone skin per se, I have very oily skin, and I find that it helps keep my oily skin at bay and helps prevent the occasional breakout. And I do find that it does clean my face really well without leaving me stripped and without leaving me dry. So these two together, between the toner and my cleanser, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Last but not least, in the beauty department, that I cannot find the bottle for the life of me is the Sally Hansen cuticle oil. I find that I have very, very dry cuticles, and because I do get regular manicures, I find that my cuticles dry out really quickly. So I do like the cuticle oil. I do just apply this on at night, a little bit of oil, and then lotion on top to seal it all in. It is a really good find. Really small little bottle that just you can throw it into any bag if you want to use it on the go. And then last but not least, in the lifestyle slash miscellaneous category, I have number one, my external hard drive. Love this thing. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this one is 200, doesn't actually say on here, but I think it's like about 255 gigabytes. Really great for, the content creation girls or anyone that just wants to store videos, files, pictures outside of your devices or outside of your computers. I find that I have the iPhone 14. I think I have 120, whatever the storage on it, but I find that there's never enough storage. So whenever I'm filming or I take photos or I'm doing anything for like brand work and stuff like that, I find that my phone just cannot hold enough storage. So an external hard drive like this is really good. And then I usually plug it into my computer because I can edit videos and photos and stuff like that on my desktop. If I'm doing videos, I like using the CapCut on the desk. So this is just a really good way to store things and keep my phone from overflowing. The next thing, one of my favorites, is the selfie light that I'm currently using right now. This is the newer selfie light. If I can quickly show you. So it is this little guy right here. I love this thing for light. If you can tell, I am using the light on my phone right now, but I think this is just really great for adding just a little extra oomph, especially on days where, like today, where it's really gloomy outside or you're in a space that we do not have the greatest natural light. So this is really, really good. Just gives a little more without doing too much. That is pretty much my rundown on a few of the things that are on sale in the Amazon Prime deal that I would honestly highly recommend, that are beneficial, without filling your cart with a bunch of things that you're not going to use. These are things that we are using. I will purchase time and time again, over and over again, obviously, except for things like the devices that will last you for some time. And that is that. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.